are we on for beating the league leaders Molde in this game?
Oh, yes!
Hello and welcome back to another episode as part of the Corners of Europe Challenge, and welcome back to Tromso, where in today's episode we have got two games coming up. One away from home against Brann. We've already played them once this season on camera, I believe, and then after that we are finally going to be playing Molde. It's been, we haven't even played them so far after basically a whole season, 20 games. We didn't play them last year. We are finally going to get to play them after our first game was cancelled. We've still got to play them two times this season, and this will be the first time at the Tromso arena. It should make for a very good game, and also I believe that is our game in hand. So if we take a look at what's going on, there's been a few games obviously since last time out. We have not been beaten in any of them. 5 wins in a row now. We are really we're in some amazing form. We've not drawn a game in, I don't even know how many games. It's looking like 10, 13, 17, 20 games we've not drawn a game, and it's either been a win or a loss, and only 4 losses. So in our last 20 games we've had 16 wins. Very impressive stuff that we have been doing. And when we were at Leyton Orient, I believe, when we were in Matov's English journey, if you hadn't seen, we actually went on a streak of 6 months unbeaten. 36, not unbeaten, without drawing, sorry, where 6 months we did not draw a game. And we also went like 36 games, something like that, which is just, it was actually insane. We had some insane times at Leyton Orient. It was the weirdest time I think I've ever had at a football club, but it looks like we might be repeating that here. 20 games without a draw. We either win or we lose, and hopefully that can continue today with 2 wins. We're going away to Brann at the Brann Stadion. As you can see there, 5th place they currently sit, many points behind these top 4 teams. They were in contention, but now they have really dropped off. So 8 points clear, Lillestrøm are, and then it's Tromso, us, with a game in hand, and should we win that game in hand we would go 2 points clear of Bodo Glimt into 2nd place, and we would start to catch up a little bit more on Molde. Them faint title hopes are still there. I mean, every single time we put in a good season, wherever we go, we really do push the limits of what these teams can do, and we kind of, when we do well, the other teams have to do well. We can't kind of have a level where it's title winning, but like, I mean, let me explain, right? So you can see we're on 46 points here after 20. For reference, you needed 47 last season to qualify for the Conference League, and that takes 30 games. In 20 games, we have already reached that. And the Molde were very dominant last year, just 5 losses, and in this season they've only had 1 loss. And if we even go the season before, the amount of points you needed to win the league, 52, and we are literally 6 points away from that with 10 games left, and we're in 3rd place. Extremely competitive, the position we're in at the moment, and what we've pushed out of these teams. The fact that we've been playing well, all these other teams have had to play well, and fair play, they have been really good. Molde have really turned up and showed what's possible, and we've been very good as well. But hopefully we can put a stop to their efforts today by getting a win at home. I would back us to do well. We are in an amazing spell of form, but Molde have won 16 games, we've won 15. They've only had 1 loss all season in comparison to our 4. That is a title winning tally if I've ever seen it, and it doesn't look like we'll get it unless we get a win today against Molde. So 2 very tough games coming up. Hopefully we can get rid of the losing curse for this first game, and we go on to beat Molde in the second. Let's go and play the first game of the day against Brann. So the team for this game against Brann, pretty much a full strength team now. We've got Holgard in goal, Kornik, Hansen, Vick and Sjogvis make up the backline, Antonsen, Enersen and Norheim in the middle. We've got Erline on the left, Kuta on the right, and a rear guard starts up top today. Kick off here in this game against Brann, as you say, huge game to really, I mean, if we win this game, we are pretty much qualified for the Conference League. playoffs, it would take quite the spectacular collapse to not qualify from this point. But if we do, we would go 13 points clear. Or is it 13? Yeah, it is. It's 13 points, or it might be, I think it's 12, 13 points, something like that. So if Brann would be on 37, we'd be on 49, so it would be 12 points actually. 12 points clear, that would take quite the it would take quite the collapse for us to fall out of them top four spots. So, I mean, we've not really had a bad spell of form this season, to be honest, which has been good. We had a bit of an injury crisis. Obviously, Nordas has left the club now, as you will have seen at the end of last episode. So we're in a bit of a tough spot, but genuinely, we've not had much of a bad spell of form, even with all those factors that we have to consider: injury crisis, players leaving, stuff like that. It's not really been too much of an issue. So that is, I guess that's a real positive that we have Kuto on that far side. Is down. He's going to have to come off. He is in a really good spell of form at the moment. 16 goals and assists in 20 games, I believe he's on. He's playing really, really impressive, and he's gone off injured off the ball without any contact or anything. Hopefully that's not a bad injury for him, as Brann are going to look to come on the attack here. Please, can we get rid of the first game curse? You see how we win games off camera, and we win every single one, but when we come on camera, the first game every time we lose, the 4 losses we've had in the league, and 3 of them I believe have literally come on the episode. It's really, really cursed. I don't know what it is. Kuto, I'm not sure if he's fine to continue. We'll get another look in a second if he can, and when we get to the back to the touchline. But we'll take a look and see what happens here. He's on that far side, as you can see. He looks to be moving relatively okay as he looks to try and pick up the ball here. Or Shogvis will go down this right side by himself and see what he can do. Can he play a ball into the middle? He's waiting, he delays, he plays it to Kuto, the injured Kuto. Can he be a bit of a fallen hero for us here? He lines up the shot, it goes all the way, and it's forced to save from the Brann goalkeeper. I mean, he looks alright. He probably will have to come off though. We can bring on Lawa there if we need to on that right side. Hopefully it's nothing too bad. He does want to come off, so we will bring him off now. Don't want to risk anything worse for him. Hansen with that header. He's put it straight over the bar, so close to getting our opening goal. But we're playing well in this first half. We're generating chances. It's always going to be a tough game to come away from home to a team like Brann, who are sitting in 5th place. That is expected. Just because we have the losing curse doesn't mean this isn't going to be a tough game, because it will be a tough game. And if we do lose, we do lose. But I do think we do have a good chance in this game. Also, with the way we've been playing football, I'd expect us to beat anyone, even Molde. I think I'd believe us to beat Molde more than I'd believe in us to beat Brann here, as we do go 1-0 down before half time. Is that going to be the story of this episode? Once again, we're going to lose the first game by the looks of it, unless we can put in a bit of a better display in the second half. I don't know how this is possible. I really don't know how this is possible, how we can just come on and lose the first game, but we've had it before. What can you do, really? Hopefully we can just turn up late on in this game and find the goals that we need. We've got no Kuto to do it with though, so that's probably going to make it all the more tougher as 60 minutes goes in this game. Nothing is coming for us, and this is just going to be the story of the rest of this season. And hopefully this does not cause an issue for us, because we really cannot be losing games like this. We really need to be winning games, and the fact that we the first game on every time, maybe we just need to finish the season and come back next year, and the curse will be gone. It does go eventually. It was at Leicester, I believe, where we had it. It does go eventually when we start to become a much better team, but that won't come if we can't get results in games like this, as we start to pick up more injuries. When will this day end? It's just going to continue to get more and more cursed. We've brought a young player in from the academy, Thomas Normark there. We'll give him a few minutes in this game, see what he can do. Maybe he can inspire us to get a late equaliser in this game, but it doesn't look like it's going to come. Wow, wow, wow. What can you do, really? Are we going to find that late goal as we look closer and closer to losing in this game? It would be a very, very disappointing result. It also allows Brann to catch up in the league table. As we take a look at it now, we do have a game in hand on them, so we could open up the gap a little bit more, but we also had the chance to leapfrog Bodo Glimt as well, and that is frustrating. It's going to be very, very close to see the final positions, and we do obviously want that second place position, because I believe we would get Conference League qualifiers, so of course we want to get that, but we just have to see what we can do. Can we get a late equaliser in this game as Strogvist there loses out on the ball? Brann are going to look to come on the attack now, and they find themselves on the ball down that right side. We need a bit of defending. Cornick down that left side, he's got to go and press that ball. We need to go and win it back. It's a ball into the middle, back post, unmarked. It's a square ball now. Will the Brann player take up the shot? It's gone to the edge, and it's hit the outside of the post. We might still have time for an equaliser here. Is there going to be time? The time is ticking, and the full-time whistle is going to go in this game. Wow, wow, wow. Maybe we win this game against Molde now, hopefully. So the team for this huge game against Molde, we've got a few injuries, just different things going on. We're going to have to send out this team and put in our best efforts against Molde. The team starts with Hårgaard in goal. We got a backline of Vadibu, Hansen, Vick and Sjogvist, Antonsen, Enersen, Erline in the midfield. We've got Khan on the left, Kut on the right and a rear guarder up top. Kick off here in this game against Molde. We had a fully rested, pretty much full strength team against Brann, and we weren't able to come away with the result, and now we've got a bit of a battered and bruised team against Molde, top division team at home. I mean, I guess we're going to win this game, aren't we? Because we always win the second game, and that goal does help our efforts. Are we going to get the win against Molde that we want with that goal? It's a great finish to make it 1-0 from Antonsen there. Early on in this game, 5 minutes in, and maybe it's actually going to happen. We lose the first game and we win what is probably the more important game out of the two. In today's episode, we go up to third place as it stands. Lillestrøm and Bodø Glimt have their games in hand, but ultimately we do pull back Molde as well, so maybe they will be dethroned. I know we have gained our points now, so we go 4 points clear of Lillestrøm, so even if they win their game in hand, they couldn't go ahead of us, and Bodø Glimt are 2 behind us, so if they were to drop points, we would stay in second place as it stands, and there is going to be a penalty here if it does stand. It looked like a very, very harsh tackle on Antonsen there. He's been the main man so far in this game, and we might have a chance to make it 2-0 inside 5 minutes. The decision is no penalty. Or is it a penalty? Oh, it is a penalty. Arriagada has the chance to step up here and make it 2-0 against the league leaders Molde. Where will he go? Where will he put it? Arriagada steps up. He's calmly put it into the bottom right corner. And are we on for beating the league leaders Molde in this game? What a result this could be. 2-0 inside 5 minutes. I told you, I had more hope in us beating Molde at home than Brann away, because it's the first game. You know, we were playing amazing football and we have to have a loss eventually. We've had our loss and now we're 2-0 up against Molde. We could be inflicting just their second loss all season if we do come out with the result that we want from this game. Antonsen, he's been the real key player in this game. He got the penalty and he's got the opening goal in this game as he finds himself on the ball here in place of Dahl, who's out on international duty for now in the summer, because it is technically summertime. I don't know what the temperatures are saying at the moment. If we go and take a look at some match stats as Molde find themselves through here, the shot does go in. Good save from Hårgaard there. We'll take a look at the match stats. It's 1 degree. Right, okay, that's some pretty optimal temperatures. That's quite warm, I think, for being in the very, very north of Norway. It would be quite cold, you think, as the ball goes in here. The header goes in, and now Molde are going to look to try and grow back into this game after 10 minutes. The score 2-1. There's already been 3 goals, a bit more lively than the last game, and now it is game on here. We still have the 3 points that we want, and the position we find ourselves in very, very good. And there is Nordas on the ball, and this is exactly what I said. I don't want to sell him to a rival team, but the board just don't think like me. Maybe I'm just too ahead of the curve. Nordas, we're gonna have to go up against him today. He is starting for this Molde team. A little bit heartbreaking that we have to see him play against us, to be honest, because he really was a great striker. But what can you do, really? A rear guarder, the backup to him. He's had to watch, Nordas has had to watch a rear guarder take his penalty to make it 2-0 in this game, but Molde have gone and hit back to make it 2-2 inside 15 minutes. Luckily it's not Nordas who gets the goal, but I mean, we've just thrown away a really, really big lead. What a position we were in. And now inside 15 minutes, the score 2-2. It feels like a whole new start to this game. We've got, 75 minutes to try and find some goals here, but The score at the moment is 2-2, and that does not lie. Molde are going back into this game. It's the same corner routine, and they've caught us out again. And Molde inside 25 minutes, 20 minutes on from our 2-0 lead. And they've gone and turned it around. This is absolutely shocking. How have we managed to just bottle it like this? It's the exact same corner routine. We don't have the presence of Nordas to help us defend that. And ultimately, Molde lead 3-2 in this game. It looks like it could be a very, very high scoring game if we can find a few more here. As Hansen finds himself on the ball, can he pick someone out and find that pass? We've got many men in the attack there along that front line. Francis kind of finds himself on the ball. He's played Erline through. Can he square the ball? He's taken the shot, and he has got the goal, in fact, to make it 3-3. And this is going to be the story of our day. A very, very high scoring game. I only coach 13 goal games, and that is exactly what's going to happen here by the looks of it. 6 goals inside 30 minutes, and we are leading. We're not leading, it's 3-3, but we were leading 2-0. We went 3-2 down, and now the score is back to 3-3, and it looks like there could even be time for some more goals, at least in this first half. Just the 6 already, and there might be a few more here as Hansen heads the ball away from the presence of Nordas there, and it's played back to him from Vic. Where can he go now? He could go to either of these wings. He goes to Antonsen, who, as I say, has been a key player in this game. Francis can into Ennison. Ennison could play back out wide to this wing. It's Kuto who's recovered from his injury. Can he be the hero? Put us ahead in this game once again. Mauro Kuto, oh, he's put it across the face of the goal. So close to making it 4-3 in this game, and Francis kind of has tried to make some sort of Rabona. Unluckily, he's not managed to pull it away there, and now Molde are going to have a chance here. Wow, it's been a bit of a mouthful already in this game. I wonder what set piece routine they're going to go for here. We need to defend it. We don't want to concede the third goal from a set piece. It might be a direct shot, in fact, from this player here. He takes the free kick. It's forced to save. Francis kind of got that clear with that header, and it's still floating around. And luckily, the Molde player has walked it out for us here. Can we just go into half time? We need to have a lie down. I think we need to go to bed after a half time, get a bit of a rest, because this has been the craziest game so far. Nordas here finds himself on the ball. It's played infield. It's a poor ball, and Nordas, the former Tromso goalkeeper, might have just gifted us on the counter attack. It's into Erline here. He's going to take it to his favourite left side, but he's lost out on the ball. How many more occasions are we going to have like this in the game? It has been absolute chaos, and if in the end we can come out with the win, I would consider that a job well done. Down this right side, the Molde attacker is going to go. Nordas has had the shot, and it has finally gone in for Nordas. 20 goals for him in this season. All of them pretty much came in Molde, in Tromso I should say, and now he's gone over to Molde, and he's put Molde 4-3 ahead inside 40 minutes. What a game this has been so far, but we need to find more goals in this game to at least try and take a point, if not more, as the halftime whistle finally goes. The score 4-3 at the Tromsø arena. It's definitely heated up a little bit in this arena, even at 1 degrees temperature, and we need to find some more goals. We've been generating. I mean, the fact there's been 7 goals from a combined 3 xg is quite ridiculous, to be honest. It looks like there might be another Molde attack here. They find themselves on the ball. We need to win it back, try and hit them on the counter, see what we can do here as they find themselves knocking around the ball. Don't let Nordas through. Do not let him through. They're just going to take their time. It's a long range shot, and what a save that is from Horgard, to be fair. I thought that might have gone straight over, but it's a great save in the end. Inside 60 minutes, 7 goals scored. We need to find them goals. As I say, we really need a win from this game. If there was a win we needed more than ever, it's really this one, because the game against Molde away is going to be extremely tough, and we've also got games against Bodo Glimt to come up. We're going to be playing Lillestrøm again. It's going to be extremely tough the rest of this season, so there's games like this where we need to pick up points, and it doesn't look like it's going to come unless we can find some goals in this game. There's not really many places we can resort to here. We'll make that change there. We'll push Ennison a little bit higher. We'll bring off Erline there for Normark, and then we'll swap these two around Normand, give him a bit of time. The boy from the academy, Francis, can he play a ball in? He's not able to. That's Saul from Atletico Madrid, who's joined Molde. So a Spanish first division player, where we'll hopefully be going with Las Palmas in the future. He has come from there. What a shot that is from Vadibu, but he's just put it wide of the post there. How long have we got left in this game? 25 minutes. I think I just want to see the full-time whistle, to be honest. It's been absolutely crazy. Where is Nordas? Is he still on the pitch? Can he please just get subbed off? We don't want any more Molde goals, to be honest. He's gone out to the left wing now, which is an interesting choice, to be honest. I'm not sure why they've done that. Maybe they just want to stop Lawal on that side from getting a goal here, but we don't want him to stop. We want him to find the goals, and we want Nordas to feel a bit of regret for going and joining Molde instead of staying with the mighty Tromso for the rest of this season. But Molde are going to come and attack down this left side. It's Nordas's side. Do not foul Nordas, and it has gone in. Straight in it goes there to make it 5-3 to Molde. It has been a very disappointing episode. I thought we could get the win. I really did. I had belief in this game, but ultimately it doesn't look like it's going to come. So if we take a look at how the table's looking, we sit in third place. Lillestrøm needs to play their game. If they win, they would overtake us, and we would go fourth. Still 6 points clear of Brann, so we would go into those conference spots still. But we really want to go higher, see how high we can go, because the higher you get the higher European competitions. Then if you lose, you know the drill. I've already explained this. If you lose, you drop down, stuff like that. But in this game, Molde have opened their gap up. They still have games in hand somehow. I thought this literally isn't game in hand for them. I don't know why they have so many cancelled. They must be doing well in Europe and in their competitions. Not to be on this day. We haven't turned up, and next season in the league we really have to do better in games like that. So once again, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy that video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'll leave you with this little tune, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you. Bye bye.